Ralph and Penelope look very much like you in person. I wonder how much of their personalities sort of with you as well.
So much. I mean, they had little cameras in the recesses of the room as we recorded, and every time we come in, I think like the characters would be a little bit more and more us-like, and the mannerisms and the little. You forget how like nuanced they can be in animation, you know, just as much as live action.
Mm.
I mean, check out this nuance.
That's good nuance.
Right.
How about you, John? Fists not to scale, or
They have enormous hands.
Pretty big.
You can't tell because you can't see his wrists and his arms, but his wrists and his arms are this skinny.
Put your hand out. Come on.
Me?
Yeah. Look at that. I crush your hand with my hand.
That's impressive. It's a good Ralph fist. When you're sort of pulling the film together, was it written with John and Sarah in mind? Because the characters, the resemblance is quite clear that they look like them.
Very much. When Phil Johnston, who's the screenwriter, and I were working on developing the characters and the story, we would always, and Phil and I both like coming at a project like this from the point of view of the characters, not starting so much with the plot, but the characters and what they're thinking and what they're feeling and who they are. And I would always think, well, who could I see playing these characters? Because eventually we're going to have to cast this, and we should play to the strength of an actor, you know, in developing these characters. So from a very, very early point, I knew that Ralph would be perfect in the hands of John Reilly, and that Penelope was tailor-made for Sarah.
So, Sarah, you mentioned you played GoldenEye a lot. Was a video game that you liked.
Yeah.
I wonder, were there any characters in particular that you loved to play with, and any levels that you remember?
I love all the levels. I love all the rooms. I think I know every square inch of every possible room. And the character didn't really matter. But I liked when the person I was playing did play Bond, because then I could be like, well, Bond. And, you know, I like to...
Do you know about this, John, the wonders of GoldenEye? Did you ever play it? Or?
Yes.
Yeah.
I failed over and over again. I did a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, and his skill level was eons ahead of mine. So it was like really more like an abattoir for me.
Really?
It's like he just slaughtered my character over and over and over again. I don't know even if I would get one shot off. He would just...
You just be like the whole wall of blood that comes down when you kill
somebody. It's
somebody.
that generational thing. Like people 10 or 15 years younger than me, like they just go, la, 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 la. They can just do it. They can do stuff that I can't do.
Do you reckon Leonardo's the best video game player in Hollywood? Who do you reckon would be the best video game player of all the actors you work with?
Jack Black is
pretty good?
seriously formidable.